everybody. It's me, Pam, from Nana's Crafting Cottage. How are you? It's early in the morning, and I thought what an opportune time to get started on putting the papers on our pages in our paper bag journal. I have things picked out for all my pages throughout, and I wanted to get started on the first few pages. Getting the papers down, and then we'll come back through and decorate real good. So I'm trying to get it so that's not a super long series, but I'm still kind of taking my time on it because I love the journey of it all. Okay, so welcome to my new subscribers, and welcome back to all of those who have been with me pretty much since the beginning. I appreciate each and every one of you. And if you like this video or any of my videos, please give me a thumbs up, give me a comment, and subscribe. I really appreciate all of that. Okay, guys, let's get going. So I've gone ahead and distressed and inked my papers so you don't have to go through the pains of watching that. What I have decided to do for all my pockets is to have the background of the gold tissue paper as well as this being on the inside of this pocket. Okay, these papers are from Paperomia on Ko-fi, and they're gorgeous, and I have printed them 2 or 4 to a page. I did print them 4 to a page for all the pockets that will, or take, let me try that again. All the tags that will be going in here. We'll have smaller ones here, bigger ones in these bigger pockets. We'll be having 2. We'll slip one like right in there and one right in there. So there'll be 2 in each one. And yeah, so let's get going. Let's stop yakking and get going. I'm anxious to get into this. It's so much fun to decorate these items. It's crazy. I love it. I love it. When I did my first one and I showed that to you in my last video, I knew I just had to do another one, but I wanted to do it with you guys. So there you go. Okay, grab a glue stick. Again, I'm going to put this down with glue stick. Let me get my paper here. And that way I don't have to be so careful as to where I'm putting it. And let me get some tissue here, or paper towel actually, and do that. There we go. Now we're set. Now to get the lid off. Okay, like I said, it is early in the morning, and my husband and I wanted to do a few things today, and I wanted to go to Dollar Tree and see if they have any more of this tissue. I've had that tissue in my stash for who knows how long, so I don't know if they carry it anymore or if they have something comparable to it. That would be nice. Okay, now let's place it on, and I can always trim it if I need to. I can always squish it up and do it that way. Okay. Okay, put that down real good, and it's following the contour of the bag itself. And whatever hangs over, I can just file off like I did in the last video. Okay, let's cover that for now, and so it doesn't get angry with me. And let's just kind of see if that'll work. I don't know if I can get the right angle on it. There we go. There we are. Okay. And just get these hanging over pieces off. And plus it kind of distresses it at the same time, which I'm all about that. Okay. I think we're good on this side. All right. Let's get this piece into here. There we go. Okay, just trim that off since it's going to be stubborn. I'm all thumbs this morning because it is early. Okay. But I wanted to get these videos going because as it gets closer to the week before Thanksgiving, we'll be getting ready to go to Phoenix, like I mentioned in the last video. And yeah, we'll be packing, and we haven't flown in years. We have the right ID and all that kind of thing. We did that last year, not knowing if we would be flying anywhere anytime soon. And so yeah, we're good that way, but we don't know, you know, I mean, we could pack anything but dangerous stuff in our check-in bags. We know that for a fact. So we're not going to take guns or batteries or, you know, anything like that. That's batteries especially, they said, could explode. So it's like, yeah, we don't need that. Okay, there we go. Got that down. Now I need to find my Santa in amongst the mess here. Okay, so I've already distressed him and inked him, but he will go here and this will go here. So I'm going to put this down first, and I have made pieces for all of the pockets like this. So I'm already good on those, so I don't have to make those. I'm just trying to make it easier on myself and make it so that it's not so long for you guys. But I want to put pockets in here and belly bands, and yeah. And the ephemera that, the Christmas ephemera that Paperomia has is really a lot of fun. Okay, let's get it as close to the center as you can. Line it up. I don't put it right in the center because of it turning in that. I don't want it in the way. Okay, that's perfect. And then we'll put Mr. Santa on there. It was printed on another side, but I just used the paper again. Why not? It's still good. Just turn it over and use it again. And you can't see it through to the other side because the way it had printed out, I was not happy with it. So there you go. So how's everybody doing? Is everybody staying well and busy? There's so many neat Christmas crafting videos out there. It's unreal. You find one, it leads you to another, It's like going down the rabbit hole. I get caught up in the rabbit hole sometimes. Whew. Yeah, it's crazy. Crazy, crazy. Okay. right, there we go. That guy is done for now. I will be going back. Oh, let me go ahead and glue him down as a pocket before I forget that. So you just need a bead of glue here and a bead of glue here. Get that glued down. And I didn't really want to do much to this piece because tags are going to be in there. It's going to be 2 smaller tags in here. So, okay, next page. Let me move this. I was just figuring out what I wanted to do today. Okay, so there we are. All right, now on this one, I want to put, and I put arrows on some of them so I know how the pages go because I wanted to leave a little bit of a border around them. So I'm going to go ahead and put that down. And this one is pretty much non-directional, so yeah. And the measurements are just a little bit different top to bottom, side to side. So on some of the papers I put a little up arrow, like this end up, because it's so hard to figure out. Okay, because it's just like an 1/8 of an inch difference on the measurements. Yeah, kind of difficult to figure out sometimes. Okay, here, 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 and here. Yeah, this is just on this side of the fold there. Let's get it down good there. I think this is the hardest part of the whole project. The whole piece is getting these papers in here. And because I like them distressed and rough looking and that, yeah, that's the hardest part. Okay, now I did want to put a pocket in here, so I thought I'd go ahead and do that right now. And they're this one is two-sided, so you could either slip it in a pocket like this or use it as a pocket on your own. Actually, I have some pieces over here. I don't think I'll do a pocket on the bottom. I think I'm just going to go with my original plan with these bells. Yeah, so I'm excited for all these Christmas crafts. As I mentioned in the last video, didn't feel much like it last year. Wasn't much into anything. This year I'm all in. Okay, there we go. And I'll just put a little tag that'll go in there and we'll do some more decorating later. Okay, next, see I have my little arrow. This is going to be a belly band page. So we will get this put on like that. There we go. Yeah, just like that. Thankfully I put that arrow there, otherwise I'd be going, which way is this going to go? Okay. Let me know in the comments how you like this project and what kind of projects are you working on? Are you following along with this one, or what you working on? What you doing? What's happening? Come on. Come on. I know it's early. I know. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I wanted to get this video done early, get it scheduled, because then my girls, my chickens, will be waking up and hollering. Yes, one of them likes to crow. Yeah, she's learned it somewhere, don't know where. I don't have roosters, but she's decided that she is the boss of my little flock, and yeah, demands mom's attention, and so that's why she screams. She's gotten it down pretty well, unfortunately. Okay, there we go. There. Now I wanted to do a belly band here. So, and I wanted to put him in here somehow. It's two-sided, but I wanted to put, I'll be putting, I inked it, but I want to be putting some paper in there to write on. So I'll just do the belly band for now. Do it like that. And I need to ink that up. Yeah, so my husband, every time he hears her, he goes, I am calling you. Oh, man. Yeah, that's what she's doing. She's calling for Mom. Come out here and give me what I want. Don't know what I want, but come out and do it anyway. They crack me up. Sweet baby girls. And I see all the postings of all the atrocities that happen to hens at in the egg production in the egg production for stores and stuff. It just, yeah, it just slays me. They're animals too. They need to be treated well and live well and not just be used for eggs. It's just, ugh. Anyway. Okay, so here we go. Alright, put that down. And then he will go in there. And like I said, I'll be putting some paper in that. Okay, next one. This one's going to have a pocket, and it's got the arrow up. Yay! Okay, get the corners good, the edges real good. There we are. And I'm just using my art glitter glue, and I did distress it with Tim Holtz distressing tool right there, and my Scorched Timber Distress Oxide. I figured it warranted that color of ink. Because I like things vintage, yeah, it works very well for that. There, and there. Okay. And because the paper bags are not perfect, the edges are not going to be perfectly aligned and that. So I think, yeah, it's coming along really good. Okay, so this one, I'm going to go ahead and get at least the backing papers on here and here on. That will be one less thing to do next time around. I just want to take this project slow, as I've said before, because I love the process of it. I like to just, oh, I wanted to put that pocket on there. Okay, well, I'll do that next. Okay. Now, I don't know if you've seen these on here other than what I've been doing, or I did link my sister's video, The Crafting Auntie, on the last video for the tutorial to put this together. That's how I learned it. And she learned it from somebody else and probably on down the line, but I got it from her. So that's who I'm linking to on that one. And yeah, I love this project so much. So much. Okay. I love using this tissue paper. It is awesome for a vintage effect. Okay. Get that page ready and then we'll go back. Let's see if I need to file anything down. And I kind of do. Let's see, I think I'll just, because that is so thin on the bag, I'll just do it this way. Do the sanding is really easier than anything. You can use any kind of sandpaper as long as it isn't super rough. I use this quite a bit in my crafting because I love the effects of it. And especially with napkins and tissue paper. And it just, yeah, it just leaves a good, neat effect. Okay. There we go. Okay, got that. And now, I've got so much stuff on my desk. So I thought I want to use this and I want to use that, and I just collected on there. And I need a sip of coffee. Hang on a minute. Okay. Let's put this fellow in here. To just this side of the crease in the middle there. Okay. And I'm not going to keep you long in each session because I know you guys have a lot to do too. Okay. And it has been pouring rain here. I mean, really super wet. And we had rain pretty much all day yesterday until like toward the end of the day when you're not wanting to go anywhere or do anything. Then it decided to hold off. Oh my goodness, my glue is getting unhappy with me. Okay. And yeah, it was pretty bad. Okay. Here we go. Get it pressed down real good. And we'll just get this pocket ready for the next time around, unless we can just do it now. We're doing good time-wise, so I'm pleased with that. Okay, let's put that down since we have this paper in there. It's not exactly straight, but that's fine. Now, I did want to put this on here. So, and I did want to tear around it like I did. Did I tear around it? I don't think I tore around it. I think I just distressed it. But this, I could tear with that edge, and then distress the rest of it to put down. So I'll do that. So here's the tool, and let me get something out here to get the scraps from it. And you just take one edge of it and just distress it however much you want. It bends, it tears, like that. I really like using this tool, especially for distressing things and making it look older. I really enjoy it. And I'm kind of like Crafty Cat. I like to ink everything. I'm like a lot of people. A lot of people like to ink everything. In fact, she was doing a project the other day. She goes, "You have no idea how hard it is not to ink this." I understand. I do. I get it. Because I want to just ink and distress everything, but not everything warrants that. But I do things that does warrant it. So I just do it all like that. That's probably why I love vintage so much. I've always liked vintage anything. Pictures, dishes, anything like that. I have a huge salt and pepper shaker collection. And it started with one little salt shaker, this tall, from, it was like the Republic of Japan or something like that. Anyway, it's purple. The glass is purple. Oops, I want that. And it started with that one little tiny, about 2.5 inch tall salt shaker. Blossomed into a huge TV console box from an old TV with 2 shelves full, and then another cabinet that one of my sons made in high school full, and it's tall. Yeah, it I was getting it for, when I was collecting everything, I was getting it for birthday, for Christmas, just because, and finally I had to say, stop, I have enough, I really do, I really, really do. My mom really had a good time hunting down different antique ones. And so I have some that look like light bulbs. Yeah, I have all different kinds. All different kinds, but they're vintage, they're antique, whatever. I love them, and that's the kind of stuff I love. Get this inked up. There we go. I like to put little creases in them. And ink them. Okay. There we go. Now let's get it put down. Okay, so that makes it, even though you cut it pretty close from edge to edge, distressing it like this brings it in a little bit, so it comes out pretty perfect as far as where you would like to have it on your page. Oh my goodness, my glue is just having a fit. I've been working with it every day, so there's no reason for it. Of course, it's getting low again, so that's probably why it's giving me the fussing. Goodness. Let me do something here. Maybe there's like little clumps in there or something. Who knows? It does it for a minute and then it, oh my goodness gracious. I know others have had this issue too, and I think it's the weather. Because normally I don't have this kind of problem. We're having very, in fact it's pounding out there right now. I don't know if you could hear it. But yeah, extremely wet. Oh my goodness. I think the most time that us creators put into is trying to get our glue together and going. Sheesh. Alright, here we go. Here we go. And if it sticks over a little bit, which it does not, but if it does, it's no big deal, for sure. Oh, that's so pretty. I just love these digitals. They are just gorgeous. Okay, I'm going to stop on that page. And I wanted to put, was it this one? I think it was this one here. Okay, glue, come on. There we go. And I'll be making tags for this. There are some tags in here, but I got to get the tops on them. So, yeah. There's a lot of, yeah, see I have tags and I have them either backed with that or with some other paper to journal on. That will be going into pockets like this. Now this one would be a good one for here. Actually, it's a good size for it. So that size, I will be putting 2 in each of these pockets, and then 2 large ones in these pockets. Yeah. So, and anyway, there are some pockets in this kit here, the ephemera kit, but I always like to make some more. You know, I make bigger ones and stuff off of scraps of the background pages, so that they all match, which is a lot of fun. Okay, and there's cute little things here telling about Christmas and all kinds of words and pockets. Yeah, Okay, so let's leave that with that now. Here's our belly band here. And then these are from, I think they're Girl One Art on Etsy. And I thought maybe something like that. And I'll be going back through and putting finishing touches and twine, you know, lace, whatever. We'll be doing that later. I just want to get started on the pages because those take the longest, I think. And then we'll do the super fun part. And that would be the decorating, finishing touches. Let's see, do I want it like this and like that? I don't want it just straight. I think like that. Now glue. Behave yourself. Behave yourself. That's what my husband always said. Behave yourself. His family is from the South, so he picked up their little idiosyncrasies. Okay, there we go. And let's see, what do I have in my little stash bowl here? Oh my. I have little scraps of things in there that I like to play with. Let me close you up for the moment, otherwise you're going to have a fit even more. Now this is cheesecloth and I coffee dyed it. I just took the big wad of it that it comes in and I just immersed it in the coffee solution, left it there for a bit, and then took it out and just left it to dry, bundled up like that. And I'm still working with it. That has been a few years ago. Yeah, it's been a few years, definitely. Okay, I think like that would be cute. And it does work with art glitter glue because it is thin. Just as long as my art glitter glue will behave itself. It is just driving me nuts here. Oh, ridiculous. Okay, there. I need to refill it, I think. There's still plenty in there. It's just yeah, being impossible. Oh, there we go. That was a good amount. Yeah, and then it went away. Okay. Jeepers. But at least this stuff sticks right away with no problems, like I'm having with my glue. Oh my word. Okay, I'm going to use my Fabrifix. I know that'll work. It's a full bottle. There we go, and I'll just fill the other one when we're done here. All right. Tweezers. And because I'm going onto the cheesecloth, it's thicker, so I want it to grab. And this Fabrifix does the job real well for onto fabric, fabric to fabric, paper to paper, paper to fabric. That's what I've always heard. Okay, there's that. I'm going to try and get a little bit more here. Kind of spread that out a bit. Get it glued down so it's not flapping around. And I'll probably be adding some small Tim Holtz people in here like I did my original one. Yeah, I'm liking how that's coming out already. Yeah, got that. Okay guys, I am going to stop right there because it is like 40 minutes already and I want to figure out my next pages for the next video. And this is out on Monday, so on Thursday there will be another video. So I hope you will come back for that one and join me as we go through this cute little project. So I will see you on Thursday. Take care, guys. Bye.